there. We're going to leave you now with a song, and it's called Luch na Berde. The story behind this, it goes down differently depending on where we are in the country. But this song was written by a woman called Mary Vordenaren, which translates as Big Mary of the songs. And she was called Big Mary because she was quite the unit, I hear. This is a couple hundred years ago, and she didn't write her first piece of poetry until she was imprisoned, and she was in her 40s. And the reason that she was put into the prison was because the wife of an English captain that she was a maid for said that Maddie had stolen her clothes, and Maddie went to her grave saying that this wasn't true, but she wasn't the one with the money or the power, and she left behind 6 kids to fend for themselves. And while she was in prison, raging at this couple and her situation, she was also getting angry about the politics up the road in Skye, where she was from. And at the time, her people were being thrown off their land, and they were losing their crofting rights, their homes, the use of their language, and she was getting super angry about this. And the correlation between these two things that she was so angry about, well, it was the English. So she was fuming, and she wrote an 80-verse song called I'm Sick and Tired of the English Speakers. Any English speakers in today? So this is a fun song. This song goes down, it depends on where you are, as they said, and the one place that this intro didn't go down too well was actually Edinburgh. And there's a big difference in culture between Glasgow and Edinburgh. I don't know if you're aware. Billy Connolly famously said that you'd have more fun at a Glasgow funeral than an Edinburgh wedding. He's not wrong. But when I did this song with a big group of folk, and one of those people was a guy from just outside Belfast. His name's Joshua Burnside. I don't know if you're any fans in here. He's a great singer-songwriter. And he also sang a song that was quite political, and his had some stronger words than this perhaps, but we both got huge emails that night from various people in the Edinburgh audience saying how disgusted they were that we've turned folk into a political event. And we had very different responses to these emails. I sent the women back maybe a 3,000-word essay on the importance of telling these stories and teaching people about the history of Scotland and the culture and keeping the language alive. And Joshua replied with 2 words. This is looking very. Thank you so much for being such a lovely audience. I've been Carnie. Well, guys, thank you so much for being with the merch shows. Thank you.